Today we will discuss new topic of class 9th mathematics. Today we have to discuss new topic of class 9th mathematics. Beta, will you guess which topic we will discuss today? To guess this topic, I will give you some hints. I will draw these dots. I will draw 1 point here, 1 point here, 1 point here and 1 point here. Can you tell what does this symbol represent? What does this symbol represent? When we talk about real life, these are called dot. In some different ways we can say that it is called decimal, we can say it is a point, or in English we can say that it is full stop. So I have told you what does this symbol represent. These symbols is dot. These are called, sometimes we can say these are decimal point, sometimes we can say these are the full stop, sometimes we can say these are the decimal. But here in mathematics we will call, these are called point. When I will join these 4 points, give the name point A, point B, C and D, it will make a closed figure. It will make a closed figure. It is making a closed figure. Name of this figure is what? It is called quadrilateral. So dear students, we are discussing today very interesting topic of class 9th, that is called quadrilateral. So what is quadrilateral? First question will be right, what is quadrilateral? Quadrilateral is a closed figure formed by 4 line segments. Name is AB, BC, CD and AD. And what the name of these points? Point A, B, C, D. These are called non-collinear points. Non-collinear point. So dear student, when we will join 4 non-collinear points, it will form a closed figure, and name of that figure is called what? Quadrilateral. The first topic we are going to discuss today, that is quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. So what is the definition? It is a closed figure. A closed figure formed by 4 line segments. 4 line segments is called quadrilateral. So dear student, today we will discuss about only quadrilateral. So first topic we have discussed, that is quadrilateral. Now we will discuss what a quadrilateral have. Quadrilateral consists of, so first I will draw this figure in one side. I will draw quadrilateral here. Suppose it is a quadrilateral. A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral. Now we will discuss what a quadrilateral have. We have means quadrilateral consists of which parts? First we will discuss about vertex. So see here, point A, point B, point C, point D are called vertex. Where in simple word we can say that where 2 lines will be meet, line AD and AB is meeting at point A, that is called vertex. So how many vertex in a quadrilateral? Quadrilateral has 4 vertex. It has 4 vertex name, that is A, B, C and D. These are the name of 4 vertex. Second, it consists of sides. So dear student, how many sides? It has 4 sides. It has 4 sides. But the name of these sides? AB, BC, CD and AD. These are called sides. It means quadrilateral has 4 sides named AB, BC, CD and AD. Now what is the question? What is line segment? The distance between 2 points is called a line segment. So we can say that quadrilateral consists of 4 sides. Then third thing of discussion, that is after this diagonals. We will discuss about the diagonals. It has 2 diagonals, that is AC and BD. AC and BD. So see here, when I will join any 2 points, or that point should be opposite. I will join point A and C. It will form a diagonal. Means one corner of this side of the room and that opposite corner, then we will join by a line, that will make a diagonal. So what is the name of diagonal? AC, and another name of diagonal is BD. So when we talk about quadrilateral, it has 2 diagonals. Name is BD and AC. So AC and BD are the diagonal. So what are diagonal? Joining the opposite point of a quadrilateral will make a one diagonal. Next, we will discuss, that is after vertex, after side, diagonal. Now we will discuss about adjacent side. Adjacent sides. Adjacent side means neighboring side. That is also called neighboring sides. Like, or simple words, we can say that which have 2 sides, which have one common point, that will be called adjacent side. So which are the adjacent side according to this? AD, AB. AD, AB. Because AD and AB have a common point but A. When we talk about adjacent side, these AB and BC, it is another group. BC and AB are also called adjacent side. Then at point C, DC, BC, and last AD, DC are also called adjacent side. Adjacent side are those sides which is formed by one common point, that is called adjacent side. So it means AD and AB. Similarly, when we look from point D, AD and DC are the adjacent side. Next point we will discuss, that is point number 5 of quadrilateral, that is consecutive angle. Consecutive angles. Consecutive angles are those angles which formed by one common arm, which is formed by one common arm. Arm means side. Arm is also called a side. So look at here. When we talk about this side, AB, it has angle A and B. So angle A and B are called consecutive angle. When we look from AD, so angle D and A are called consecutive angle. Consecutive angle is also called adjacent angle. So example, angle A, comma angle B, that is called adjacent angle. Now we will discuss next point. But before discussing next point, I will explain one time more. First, we have discussed about quadrilateral. In simple word, we can say that quadrilateral is a closed figure which is formed by a 4-line segment. It has 4 vertices A, B, C, D, 4 angles A, angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D, 2 diagonal, name is BD and AC, and different type of sides and angles like adjacent side means neighboring sides which is near about, and consecutive angle which is formed on the one common arm like angle A and B, or you can say that angle A and D. Next topic we will discuss now. After this, we will discuss angle sum property. Angle sum property. As we know that quadrilateral has a 4 sides. It means it has 4 angles. Angle sum property we will use, that is sum of 4 angles equal to 360. Sum of 4 angle is 360. Then see here, little bit see here. Suppose I will take AC as a diagonal. It means diagonal AC divide the whole quadrilateral into 2 parts. One triangle this and one triangle this. Or when we will see from this side, one half this side, one half this side. So when I will join 2 triangles, it will form a one quadrilateral. Angle sum property of triangle 180 plus 180, that will give 360. Or we can prove by different way also, when we will discuss in the theorem. Now next topic of quadrilateral we will take, that is type of quadrilateral. Now we will discuss different types of quadrilateral. Next topic of discussion, that is types of a quadrilateral. There are different type of quadrilateral. We will discuss one by one. Slowly we will discuss. First type of quadrilateral we will take, that is called very unique for everyone. That is called parallelogram, which you have seen many times. So look at this type of figure is called parallelogram. See here, this is called parallelogram. What is parallelogram? Parallelogram is a type of quadrilateral. It is a type of quadrilateral which has opposite sides are equal and parallel. Which have opposite sides are equal and parallel. That is called parallelogram. But in parallelogram is a quadrilateral having opposite sides. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. If opposite side, in this side it will be equal to this will be equal to this, and opposite angles are also equal. Opposite angles are also equal. That is called a parallelogram. Means angle A equal to C, angle B equal to D. But when we talk about diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Means this will be equal, this will be equal. This part will be equal to this and this part will be equal to this. That is the quality of parallelogram. So what is a parallelogram? It is a quadrilateral having opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, diagonals bisect each other. Next type of quadrilateral we will discuss, that is rectangle. Rectangle is also a quadrilateral, but it looks like this. A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral. What is the difference here? All angles, each angle of quadrilateral or rectangle will be 90. So it is a quadrilateral having each angle is equal to 90 degree. This is the main thing. And opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal. Sides are equal and parallel. It means rectangle is also called parallelogram. Rectangle is a, therefore rectangle means this figure is called rectangle is a parallelogram. Double line के ऊपर GI, that is also real parallelogram. Third type of parallelogram, third type of quadrilateral we are going to discuss, that is called square. Square again, this figure having all sides are equal, all angle equal to 90, each angle 90. Again angle A equal to B equal to C equal to D, all angle 90 and all sides are equal. All sides are equal. So what I have told, in a quadrilateral having all angles equal to 90, all sides are equal and diagonals will be equal. It means AC equal to BD. When we talk about rectangle, also diagonals are equal. AC equal to BD. And in other words, we can say that square is also a parallelogram. Square is also called a parallelogram. Fourth, rhombus. Rhombus is also a quadrilateral having all sides are equal like this. All four sides are equal, but angles are not equal. Angles are not equal to 90 degree. But the main quality of this is diagonal bisect at 90 degree. Diagonals will bisect at 90 degree. That is called a rhombus. So see here, rhombus is also called a parallelogram. Diagonals of the rhombus bisect each other at 90 degree and all sides will be equal. But here all angles will not equal to 90 degree. Next type of quadrilateral we will discuss after this, that is trapedium. Next type of quadrilateral we will discuss, that is trapedium. Trapedium is also a quadrilateral, but it looks like this. This is called trapedium. ABCD is a trapedium having one pair is parallel. One opposite pair is parallel. Means AB parallel to CD only. But AB not equal to CD. This is called trapedium. So trapedium is a quadrilateral having only one opposite pair is parallel but not equal. That is called trapedium. Trapedium, we will talk, another name of trapedium is isosceles. Isosceles trapedium. It is also a type of quadrilateral. Isosceles trapedium is also a type of quadrilateral in which when we will draw figure like this, it is also called a trapezium, but non-parallel sides are equal. The isosceles trapezium is that trapezium whose non-parallel sides are equal. Means this side will be, that is AD equal to BC. This will be equal to this, and it will remain parallel. AB parallel CD. Last type of quadrilateral we will discuss, that is kite. Dear student, kite is very interesting topic. Kite is the last type of quadrilateral which look like this. See, it is called kite. A, B, C, D is a kite. So kite is a quadrilateral having adjacent sides are equal. Means this side equal to this and this side equal to this. So kite is a type of quadrilateral having adjacent sides are equal. Like example, AB equal to AD and BC equal to CD. Dear student, we have discussed today basic concept of quadrilateral with all definitions and properties of a quadrilateral. In the next class, we will discuss the theorem and question based on quadrilateral. Thanks for today's class.